guys, welcome back to the Cook Meat Podcast. I'm your host, well, one of your co-hosts, Joe. Obviously, I'm the best host out of the three of us, if you guys are wondering. But this is back to episode 7. This is going to be our last podcast of the year.
Pause. Chef, did you hear that shit?
Yeah, I know. I fucking heard absolute fucking bullshit there.
What?
The absolute disrespect.
Jesus Christ.
Right. I'll do the intro again.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Relax. Right. Intro again, because people are moaning. It's 2023, apparently. You got to include everyone, right? Reset. Right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. I am the best and only fucking best producer on this show. I've got two retards with me. One's to my left and one's down below. I can't even remember the names of that shit. But welcome back to the podcast, guys. This is episode 7. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to episode 7. This is like I was saying before. This is going to be our last podcast of the year. So I do wish everyone a happy New Year. Obviously, this will be the last time we speak to you guys this year, and I hope everyone did have a good Christmas as well. So I guess first things first. How did everyone else's Christmas go, Chef? How did yours go? I've not seen much of you.
Yeah, I mean, my Christmas was very good. Kristen's family was not too weird. It was actually perfectly fine. It was actually a good laugh.
Yeah.
I thought I'd bring that out.
I do remember you calling them weird on the last podcast.
Yeah, throwback to episode 6, yeah.
Throwback to the festive podcast. No, it was actually pretty cool. It was actually a pretty good day. Really enjoyable. And had a load of fun.
Did you do much Christmas bonking?
Nah, none of that, mate. I tried to, but, you know, bit awkward when you're over your Mrs. Auntie's house in the front room on a blow-up bed. So, yeah, it was a bit like it was a no-go zone.
Buoyant.
So it was only the presents getting wrapped up, was it? Not you?
Yeah, it was just the presents, man. Feels bad for Chef.
I was going to ask, did you wear socks? But if you didn't do anything, then never mind. It's all right.
Yeah, Jesus didn't even need to look in the end.
Because like we do know, because on the previous podcast, if you wear socks whilst you're in segs, Jesus can't see you. And
That is true.
It's all right to have sex before marriage if you're wearing socks.
Scientific fact.
That's what Christian. It says it in the Bible somewhere, some small print.
But, how was your Christmas, anyways, Joe? Did you do much? See anybody? Get much stuff?
Well, it was all right. You know, we had a few family gatherings. I've seen some family members who I've not seen for years because of you know, you know, some family feuds that happened a while ago.
Altercations, yeah.
Yeah, and then the auntie that we hadn't seen, she was like, the funds arrived, and it was all the classic. Oh no, the funds just died. But yeah,
that was on the second. That was on the second family gathering, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it was all right. Santa got me everything I wished for, you know.
Oh yeah,
so it was all good. It was all good, yeah.
Nice.
Sounds like a fun time.
Nice.
Well, I ended up having 2 Christmases. Obviously, I did the first Christmas with you and
Mum and Dad aren't divorced.
No.
Oh.
I did one with you and with Mum and Dad and the family and whatever, and then I did one with the missus when I went and saw her when I brought her to mine on the 28th. So, like yesterday or the day before, and she got me a load of presents, and we said we was only going to get each other 1 or 2 things, and so I'd spent a good price on her, and obviously I'm not going to reveal how much I spent, but
20 quid.
Nah, a bit more than 20 quid, just a bit more.
21.
But yeah, about £22.83.
That's all right. 83.
And she then got me, I think significantly more. So I am in debt in terms of how much I need to pay it back. Because that is the case, isn't it? Like, you can't just say like. And Chef will back me up here. If his missus buys him like £100 worth and he only buys £70 worth, he's £30 in debt, even though they've agreed that £70. Yeah, so he's in debt by 30 quid. So
why can't I back you up on that?
I mean, I know I'm not in debt.
How much did you spend on chorizo, and how much did she spend on you?
How much did I spend on chorizo? Enough.
Yeah.
And she got me nothing.
Oh no, she didn't. She did actually. I'll tell you what she got. She got you a hole in the kitchen floor.
Oh, yeah, there is that story.
Hole in the kitchen floor.
Do you not know about it?
No, I haven't been here.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, my lord. Mate, you missed out on a hell of a story.
So...
Well, you got to tell on the podcast now.
as you're all aware, puppies are knobheads, right? And she's just sort of coming to that stage where she's coming out of a puppyhood, but I think she gets a bit annoyed, right, sometimes because I'll be sat gaming sometimes, and on those days I don't pay her enough attention. Apparently, this is what she tells me. Anyway, so it was Christmas. We had a family gathering. Left her in the kitchen like I always do. Filled a food bowl and water bowl. Put her all the toys out. Made it all nice for her. And on the previous night, I was on a night out, and on that night, there was I was ironing my shirt right just before I went out, and I left the iron on the kitchen side, and the cord of the iron was sort of half dangling off the edge.
Oh god.
Anyway, so on this night, when I was on the night out, she fucking jumped up, grabbed the cord, pulled the iron down. The iron fell, and the pointy tip of the iron landed in the floor and made like a little dint, right in the floor. So there was kind of like a little chip, a mark in the floor. I came back after the night out and I was like, fuck's sake, how's that happened? Obviously, I figured it out, because I'm a genius. Anyway, so the next morning we had this family gathering. So I was like, right, Treat, so you're going to stay here. Don't be a cunt. Obviously, what did she do? She was a cunt. Went to this family gathering. It was there for maybe 4 hours, and then it was an hour there, an hour back. So I was gone for about 6 hours. Come back, and where this dint was, she'd clawed at the floor into this dint, right? And obviously she's got sharp nails, so she clawed this little dint out, chewed it, and there was a hole in the floor maybe about that big, and you could see through the vinyl into the stone floor underneath.
So into the foundations of the house.
So the natural Dachshund instinct, dig for fucking something to kill.
Yeah, literally,
Yes.
mate.
So Chorizo has kindly got me for Christmas a new floor under my expense.
So wait, have we all got new cameras for Christmas?
I've got a new
Pretty
camera.
much. Yeah, I got a new camera.
I'm currently running the Logitech Brio.
That's the same one I've got.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a nice camera. It's 140 quid for me, I think.
I think mine was reduced on Amazon from 230 to 120. Absolute bargain.
But nice, we're moving up in the world, in the podcast world. So
we're getting there. I even got a new microphone, as you can tell. Look, it's nice and red.
I wanna say thank you to Kristen for buying mine for my.
And there she is, guys. Here is the menace that ate my floor.
Oh,
it's the first stream.
We were doing special guests.
Special guest. This is Chorizo, guys.
Oh, I didn't know we was doing special guests today.
Yeah, but she's on stream now. She has no idea what's going on.
Bless her.
But there she is.
So
if you do hear barking, I do apologise. But
is it just for this one episode? Is it that she's going to be making? It should be
just for this one episode, yeah. Well, there might be some more in the future. You never know.
We should get a Cook Meat Podcast mascot. Get her like a little. We should get her a little hot dog outfit, and we should label the cook's meat down the side of it and podcast down the other.
That sounds. Get embroidered down the side of the hot dog.
Yes. And on the Instagram, Sid has put, and Mavie can have a costume as well. We can record a little video of them just dicking about, and that could be our intro whilst the Cook Meat Podcast is loading up. So, poor Chew looks so scared right now.
There she is.
What did you use my floor?
So I tell you what, then, with us only having 2 days left, or 2.5 days left of this year, obviously the next thing we'll be doing is obviously New Year's Eve / New Year's Day. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? Like, for the podcast, let's do one for the podcast, and one for yourselves. Like, what do you want to achieve with yourself and with the podcast for this next year incoming? We'll start with you, Chef. Seems like you're at the top.
I think my main New Year's resolution for the podcast would be to reach 1,000 followers by the end of the year.
Holy moly, 1,000 followers!
There you go, guys, to help us out. Reach out as many as we can. Create some at least 2 or 3 accounts. Whoever's watching, and follow and subscribe.
Tell you what,
I mean, it's a reasonable goal. 1,000 by the end of the year. I think that's doable.
Yeah,
if we crack on.
I'd have said 300 to 400 by the end of the year, realistically.
I'll be happy with 100.
Mate, do you know what? I'd be happy to just get a Twitch affiliate at 50.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, 1,000 followers. All right, Christ. Right, we've got some ambitions there, mate. Yeah. And what about yourself? What you wanting to better or
For
plan to do this
myself,
year?
get myself in a better financial situation. That is my thing for next year. Got a bit of debt, but I've racked up this year, mainly because the government is fucking shit, to be honest, and they fucked everyone.
Yeah, with the inflation prices, mate, it's an absolute joke, anyways, isn't it? Like everyone is suffering.
I mean, my goal next year is to get positive, but like, pay off my credit card and stuff like that. Just get back positive, and then start saving up for a house, because me and Kristen do want to get a house in the future, but obviously that's going to be like a 2-3 year jobby. So.
I just want to quickly point out from the Instagram chat, by the way. I know you want to get out of debt, like your resolution says, but you still do owe half of your Centre Parks pay-ins, apparently.
That's fine.
So fess up.
So before you go into the positive, go into more debt.
There's only way to get out of debt is to get in it even more.
That is true.
I mean, as a saying I always say, you can't take your money with you, and neither can your debt.
No, that is true. It just gets passed on to the next poor bastard.
But you can take AIDS with you if you go to like Thailand and shag a ladyboy. That is fine.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
True though, innit?
Something ain't right.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Jesus
I don't know. I was trying to think of
Christ.
something funny.
Fuck's sake. Right, well, anyway, swiftly moving on from the AIDS. What's your New Year's resolution, Joe?
It's the good AIDS. It's all right.
Oh, right. Is that what your resolution is for this year?
What, getting AIDS?
Try a new one.
Try and get AIDS.
Try and get AIDS.
No, I think my New Year's resolution for myself is to get a new floor. So.
Right, it's train the dog. That's your New Year's resolution.
Nah, that's never gonna happen, is it? Let's face it. So a serious resolution for myself is to get Sid's mum and dad to train my dog for me, and then I can take all the training back out of her when she comes back to mine. That's a good one. And then for the podcast, I would like at least, guys, one podcast where we're all in the same room doing a podcast. Maybe a special episode or something. We do like a special episode. We're all sat around the same table.
God damn it! You fucking took mine.
You absolutely.
You took mine. You took my resolution.
I mean, it is very doable.
Well, I reckon, and fucking hell, we go on about it like every episode. It feels like when we do go to the Centre Parks thing, I genuinely reckon we should take at least a PC, or if worst case scenario, like my gaming laptop, take a camera, and take 1 or 2 microphones and place them in between all 3 of us. And so then that way we've got a good surrounding.
Like a big mic stand. And I'll take my light.
Yes.
Take my ring light.
Yes, and then we could take the ring light. We could take the microphone arms, like what I've got, and we can just have someone in the background just holding it up, like they're doing, like in the background, and just have them just out of the way as extra credit.
I mean, we could try and invest in some lapel mics, like microphones. You just clip onto your t-shirt. That Bluetooth.
What I do need to improve in myself is my beard. I've got like a little pedo beard going on
You
here.
do actually, to be fair, you do have a Nancy looking. She's actually 112.
If you saw me in a kids park, you'd call the police. I'd call the police on myself. I'd be like, I don't know where I am, but I need picking up.
To be honest, Joe, at least you're not as bad as your next door neighbour.
Well, that is true.
He does have a wonky nose, doesn't
he? Massive fucking porn tash.
Why are we going in on this poor guy?
Alex is fine.
He's name dropping.
Just name dropping.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be on the episode at some point, and he's gonna be on the podcast.
All right. Season 1, episode 15, special guest, Joe's neighbour.
The man next door.
The man next door.
Oh, so guys, there's a bullet journaling. There's a journal that used to keep track of your mood, whether books, read in the year, and other things like that. Okay.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like a is it diary? I'm guessing some sort of diary.
I mean, it does.
I'm
It
not
does
big on
sound
journaling.
like.
I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a diary where you keep track of your activities you do out throughout the year. That's
Why
fair
don't you
enough.
just
My diary would be one page and it says gaming, repairing floor, picking up dog shit in my living room.
Woke up, went into the next room and played Tarkov. Went downstairs, let the dog out.
Jesus.
Christ almighty. Why don't you just do the same resolution as most girls do nowadays and just start OnlyFans?
I would 100% start OnlyFans if I could.
You know what, if I was a girl, 100% I'd do the same thing.
If I had tits, 100%.
Yep. Fact.
Like-
Straight up.
I mean, you don't even need tits. If you've got good looking feet, there's some men out there.
Mate,
There's some absolute creeps.
I need to start an OnlyFans, but for Tuesday, just said only pause, and it's just pictures of her feet, like a little toe beans. That would get you money.
See my sausage for £5.
You hear that treat, so we're gonna make some money.
Joe starts an OnlyFans. See my sausage for £5. Send a
does
picture of
anyone-
Teresa.
Does anyone want to see my sausage on stream? Anybody?
I'll
It's
see your
long.
sausage on stream, mate.
It's long. It's wet at the tip.
Little fuzzy.
It's it's a bit hairy. I've not shaved it, but there she is.
Ah, chewy.
There she is. You just she's tired. She's sleeping on me.
It's mad how in our lifetime we've gone from in school, like, don't share my nudes, don't share my nudes. That was sent in private to now it's £5 for a bumhole pic. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Wait a minute. It's tempting, but now your ex won't let you. You're still with him. Still live with him. No.
I mean, that is
You need to leave. You need to
crazy.
leave that house.
you
need to-
live with your ex.
Right.
And
what you gotta do
Katsuni
is...
is tempted to start OnlyFans.
Alright.
Fair enough.
In the wise words of Palpatine,
Do it.
Unlimited OnlyFans.
unlimited money.
Fuck all those exes out there. They're all bastards.
Why?
Agreed.
Real question though. I suppose if you're in that situation, would either of you guys ever live with your ex-partner?
No.
Like explain the scenario. Explain the scenario.
They're an ex for a reason.
Let's say I don't know, you both put a deposit down for a house. Let's say the house you live in now, you both put a deposit down and it didn't work out, and they're going, well, half of it's mine and you're saying half of it's yours, and you're both stubborn and don't want to leave. Would you live with them, or would you just essentially force them out? So I'm assuming that might be why.
I probably.
Or would you bite the bullet and leave your own home and go back to like your mum and dad's just so you don't have to live with them?
I'd sell my half of the house. I'd just get a building.
To them?
No, I'd chop the house in half.
Oh yeah.
And then take the bricks with me.
How would you chop it in half? Like top floor, bottom floor, or down the front, down diagonally?
Down the middle,
take
but take the kitchen.
I'd take the bottom floor. Kitchen and living room. They can have the bedroom. Because I could still sleep in the living room on the couch, but I can also cook when I do cook.
And you can piss in the sink.
In
the kitchen.
Yes.
The sink. For sake, man. I mean, he's got a bathroom downstairs, but fucking use the sink anyway.
Every lad at some point has looked at that sink and gone.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, how easy it is. And I've done it. Fuck it, I've done it.
Yep, he's owning up.
I did do it.
Pretty certain everybody has at some point.
I mean, Josh, you know, we're in the military, and when you're living on the block on camp, right? So you're on a military base on camp, and the rooms are shit, right? Yeah. All the military blocks are all shared, and there's like one communal bathroom, right? And most likely you'll be in the room right at the fucking end of the corridor, so you've got to walk about 20 minutes down. It's not 20 minutes, it's more like a minute. But you got to like walk. You got to walk.
It's more like a minute.
Got to walk.
Right.
You have to put into perspective of how far it is.
But if you're sat in your room on your desk gaming or whatever, or you're in your bed and you look across your room and it's only maybe like 2 meters in front of you, there's a sink, and you're like.
Especially when loading into a raid for Tarkov.
I mean, don't want to know where you're shitting. I mean, I've not shat in the sink because If I did, I'd have to.
I mean,
down the bullet hole.
I mean, if you think about it, just shit in the garden, then use one of the dog poo bags and pick it up and just throw it in the bin.
Or just leave it there like Chorizo does.
That means I could shit in my neighbour's garden.
You could do, yeah.
What, you shit in Alex's garden?
Yes. Yes. Or throw it at your ex. Yes.
Fact.
I mean, yeah.
Just do that.
Yeah, could do the old primal ape thing. Just throw your shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like.
No, why the fuck would you lick and eat it, mate?
I don't know. It's what apes do, innit?
Skill issue. And I also have, I did forget, I also have down here, currently being assembled, which you can't see, it's off camera, is a Boba Fett Slave 1 being built.
Ooh.
Nice.
You can't call it Slave 1 anymore.
Shit, what do we call it? Free Willy 1.
No, Disney actually changed the name of
Minority 1. You can't call it that.
I mean that is the thing though. Disney actually changed the name to literally Boba Fett ship. It's not even called Slave 1 anymore because of the name Slave.
As people complained about that.
That's literally what it's called, man.
Bear in mind. If you look at history, just to do a little history fact.
Wait, we haven't even done the injury. We haven't even done the transition.
There we go. For those in chat that don't know, Chef is just history. Right, we'll be chatting and you just talk about history shit like, all the time.
Yeah.
It is knowledge.
On this podcast, right at the end of it, we do have a history corner, and it is Chef's own personal corner.
It is knowledge.
I mean,
no,
true fact. Like back in ancient times, the Arab nations used to enslave white Europeans. This was way before what happened with black people in Africa, and obviously Europeans enslaving them.
White?
Jesus was transsexual.
Actually, technically, Jesus, if he was real, would have been an Arab man. Would have been.
But everyone portrays him as a white dude.
That's just the Catholic Church, mate.
Maybe that's why people called him Jesus, because he was white in the desert.
I mean, if
Jesus,
you look at him.
Look at that man.
If you look at like the actual saint that Santa Claus is based off of, he was actually a black man.
What do you mean? What he's based off of? Santa's real, mate.
I mean, Santa is real, but you know his mate.
I don't know how we got on my house though, because I don't have a chimney. Right, I was googling some funny news. Right. Baked beans.
Right.
Yep.
Thoughts and initial thoughts just on that statement.
Make you fat.
Count as one of your 5 a day.
Good for your heart.
Right. Apparently, they've had to been recalled to like where they've been made because apparently small rubber balls have been found in tins of baked beans sold at Asda.
Oh, what, like as its own brand?
Oh, sold at Asda, Sainsbury's, and Tesco.
You are.
Luckily, I don't shop there.
Luckily, I don't like beans.
And the article says customers have been warned not to eat the affected products, which have been recalled by food producers.
I mean, there's also been an E. coli outbreak in a certain cheese brand.
E. coli.
Oh
shit.
No, literally, literally, like one of the like literally on the news. One person's died already because of it.
Best not be Edam.
Was he just like lactose intolerant and just went, fuck, I'm gonna eat cheese and die?
Yeah. COVID.
I mean,
E. coli or something.
I mean, yeah, E. coli is actually one of the worst food poisonings to get. Like, it is up there.
Oh my god, we just had something in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys hear about the localized tornado last Manchester?
Yes, I did see that on the news.
Tornado? What, like a fucking twister?
It came down from the sky.
It was basically it was like a mini tornado in like a little, I think it's a little town outside of Manchester. And literally
it's Florida or California.
Literally, it ripped off like roofs of buildings and like bricks out of the walls. It like smashed cars. Trees were uprooted. It was crazy.
It's about time someone cleaned up that place.
Also, Kristen's made a good point there. There was actually, I think it was Tesco's finest stuffing mix. They actually found traces of moths in the stuffing mix, and they had to recall it.
Nice. Extra protein. I didn't see why people were arguing about
it. Yeah, but the vegans won't like it, mate. It's not vegan then.
Oh.
It's got an animal in it.
It's a bugging animal. It's a bugging animal.
I'm not gonna lie, right? At the family gathering we had beef lasagna and veggie lasagna. And when I swapped the trays around, no one noticed. That's all I'm saying. No, I didn't. That's cruel. But still, no one noticed the difference. You can't tell the difference between vegan and non-vegan.
You can't.
I mean,
No,
yeah, I mean, I tried.
Being vegan, right, is not going to stop everyone eating meat.
No, it's
unless
not.
if everybody did it.
Yeah. But it's a scientific fact and historical fact that Homo sapiens, as in us as humans, are omnivores. We've always eaten meat and vegetables. Like it's a historical fact all the way back to when man first started walking. Even
we ain't herbivores.
Even most
carnivores.
Yeah, even most other primates are omnivores. They will eat meat as well as veg. Obviously, like you look in the zoo and you see them eating veg, it's like no, they actually do eat meat as well.
It reminds me of that video, like that reel where there's like this woman. She's like, "Oh, my dog's vegan," and she puts out like some like nice cabbages and like carrots and stuff and like meat on the plate, and the dog's just like trying to get the meat, and she's like, "No, eat the veggies," and like lets him go, and the dog just scrans the meat.
It's got like rabies on its mouth because it's frothing at the mouth of meat. He's a vegan by choice, not by force. Shut up. So, what was the other scandal that happened a few years back about the food and in Tesco?
Oh, horse meat.
That's right. Yeah, horse
meat in the lasagna and the burgers. It was.
I thought it was the mincemeat they were using it as, or something like that.
Yeah, it was the mincemeat they were using in like frozen burgers and frozen lasagna.
Could anyone tell?
No. I mean,
did it put anyone off?
In a lot of European countries, they do eat horse. Like in France, you eat horse. Like it is a delicacy in other countries.
I mean, look at China.
I mean, you look at China. I mean, they consider anything a delicacy. Let's be honest.
They eat anything that moves.
If anything moves, that's it.
I'll scrain your ass. No, but they do though, don't they?
Yeah.
Like if you go to like China and just walk down like any market street. I mean, I've not been, but you get those like tourists that go and film it, don't they?
How can this be confirmed? I've never been, but if you do walk around, I have seen it in films.
60% of the time works every time.
I mean, I've seen on TikTok numerous times like Chinese people cooking, and they've cooked like whole turtles and shit like that. It's crazy. Like,
I wonder what turtle tastes. Do you reckon turtle tastes like chicken or something?
I mean, crocodile apparently tastes like chicken, so it's probably similar.
I've actually had crocodile. That is a fact.
When have you ever fucking had crocodile?
In America, there was like little crispy crocodile treats.
Okay, what is the most obscure meat you've ever eaten? Is yours just crocodile? Just crocodile. I've eaten.
Are we classing fish as well, like sea creatures?
Well, no, because most fish you do eat. Like, I'm talking about like obscure, like meat. So like.
Oh fucking hell! I don't know.
Don't say so.
No.
You can't class your missus as exotic meat.
You can if she's Indian.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say venison. I don't know why I've had venison, but I have. And I know it's not exotic, but it's not every day. You just someone goes, "Oh, what do you fancy for tea?" Venison.
Yeah, venison's nice.
Wait, has anyone read chat?
No.
Completely changed the subject.
Suni has been violated by a rabbit, apparently.
Sorry. Pause. What do you mean you've been violated by a rabbit?
Apparently she got humped on the leg by a rabbit.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
Nice.
It's rabbit season.
I wonder how fast they go at it as well.
Fucking
like,
very
rabbits are
rapid.
Quick,
yeah.
Like
I mean,
That's why when you look at like old people's mobility scooters, they have the fast setting set to a rabbit picture and not a turtle.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because they're fucking quick, mate.
yeah. I mean, go back to exotic meats. I think the most exotic I have had is
Anyways.
ostrich or kangaroo.
Where are you eating ostrich?
So when I
Down
used to work at
Down
one of the pubs, the Birch, our butcher could supply us with exotic meats. So you could literally get like anything. You could get a crocodile.
Right.
What,
But
live one?
yeah. I'm joking, you can
Right.
get a live one. You just get crocodile meat. But yeah,
Order it off
I tried.
Amazon, Comes with a cardboard box with an hole in it. So it's got
Do you reckon you could actually order like out cooked, like not cooked crocodile, but like crocodile off of Amazon?
Don't know, you gotta search it, see if you can buy meat and that.
I reckon you could off eBay. You could buy literally anything off of eBay.
Yeah.
Just probably get on the dark web somewhere.
I mean, when I tasted kangaroo, I'd say the closest meat it resembles, like texture and flavor wise, is a mix between beef and venison. It's very like rich, but it was also very like lean. So obviously, kangaroos are not fat. If you've seen a picture of kangaroo, it's muscly as fuck.
I've seen some pictures of kangaroos, mate. I've seen some videos as well, like Australians just punching them. You think, how the fuck do you
The guy
dare?
just slaps one because it's attacking his dog.
Yeah, but the kangaroo stops and just like. it's just cool. Like, what the fuck has just happened? Like, holy shit! I've been attacked.
And if you see a kangaroo in a lake, do not go in the lake to try and save it, because the kangaroo wants to drown you. That is a fact. If a kangaroo is literally sat out in the middle of the lake with his head above water, it wants to
How
drown
do people
you.
know that's a fact? Because surely.
Because it's happened.
The amount of people that have tried saving kangaroos and been drowned by the kangaroo.
Yeah, but how do they tell the story?
Someone's watching.
Yeah.
Sideliner.
Oh, I'll tell you what, mate. My friend, he went into the lake, tried to save the kangaroo. Got drowned, didn't it?
Just imagine that the kangaroo's just in the water like, save me.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm drowning.
Right, save me. This guy's like, I'll save you, runs in the lake. Walk off.
I'm sorry, but kangaroo I don't think I'd save. I think as far as I'd go is a dog.
I mean, anything.
Yeah,
Anything in Australia is kind of dangerous. Let's be honest.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you, even the women.
Yeah.
Facts.
Also, a bit of backstory on the rabbit. The rabbit was chewing the carpet. So you tried to move him. So in essence, you interrupted the rabbit's fun playtime, and the rabbit decided to hump your leg.
Sounds like
the Chinese.
That's fair trade.
Wait.
I mean, if I was chewing a carpet and someone was trying to move me, I probably wouldn't hump the leg. But you know, I'd be a bit.
Yeah.
I'd be a bit annoyed, you know, if you're trying to do something and someone's like, no. You know, it's like my dog, she's a cunt. I tell her to stop chewing shit. She shouldn't hump me. But, you know, she just shits on the floor because I told her no. You know what I mean?
Just to spite you.
Kitchen floor.
We had Mum Whedon in chat said the Chinese I used years ago got done for using rat meat. So I've probably eaten that. And apparently she ate a worm as a toddler. I mean, I think everyone's ate a worm or a bug as a toddler.
Floor spaghetti.
You've had goose before. That's me. I'm goose.
To be fair, I'm a rat on Tarkov, so...
I mean, Kasune has asked, what is the strangest bird you've eaten? And mine would be ostrich. That is like the most exotic bird meat I've eaten.
You ever eaten pigeon?
Yeah, I've had pigeon.
Why? That's just a sky rat, isn't it?
Well, fun fact at college, when I was doing my catering course... Fun fact, when I was at my catering course at college, we actually had to pluck and gut a pigeon. That was like one of our assignments.
And then you ate it.
Yeah, we also had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally like butchered it and then we cut the breasts off and then we just fried the breasts in some butter and just ate it. Why not? Manly things, you know. I kill. I consume.
Chef rules.
Back in college, I did sport and I had to dissect a frog for some reason. I don't even know why. Cut open a frog. But that was it, really.
Why is it always frogs?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you ever wondered that? What have frogs done to us?
What was the point? Like, I was
And
doing
who catches these frogs?
I don't know. I was doing anatomy, and it's like, yeah, just cut open the frog. So I'd cut the frog open, and be like, "Yo, yeah, that's the inside of a frog," and then you'd move on. Like, oh, brilliant.
I mean,
the point in that? Yeah, being executed.
Do you remember when we was on holiday and we were walking along the beach and we saw this fish? Like, there was a load of rocks on the side of this beach, right? I can't remember where it must have been in like Spain or something. And there was a fish like flopping out of water. And me and Josh were like, "Fucking hell's a fish!" And this local guy went, "Oh yeah," he was like looking like he was about to rescue it, picked it up and just went, "Thanks," and just walked off with it.
Dinner, mate.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you not?
No.
We were just like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We thought he was going to save the fish. No, he just picks it up and just goes, "Right, cheers, lads."
I'm sorry, but that's one
Dinner.
story. That's one story. Imagine he's like, "Honey, I'm just walking out around the lake. Be back in a minute." And he's like, "Oh, look, dead swan! I found a dead one." Drag it back. Right, where's the bullet hole come from? Don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I did actually skin a rabbit at college as well. We actually had like
Why?
4 rabbits come in, and I skinned it.
Was it eating your carpet? You had to.
Yeah, I
Did
just,
Did it try and hump your leg first?
It was humping his legs. He was like, "Right,
Fair
I'm in
enough.
for it."
Christ, that's the punishment for humping legs.
Yeah. But guys, you know what? Like I said before, we're coming to that time.
Oh shit! Already.
This is the
Oh,
special.
wait, we're at that time already?
We are at that time.
Bloody hell!
Bloody hell.
That's gone quick.
So, I'll take it over to Chef. He can do his own thing.
Hang on. Sid's apparently dissected chicken hearts and lungs in college. Do you know what I find crazy is that none of us asked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can I say who?
Nah, that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Mic drop. Walk off.
Anyways,
Yeah,
let's do the quick
crazy.
transition. Quick, let's move on. Quick, let's move on.
So, welcome.
I was just trying to time it. Did I get it right?
Welcome. Welcome to the History Corner. And today we're learning a historical fact about the Olympic Games. Did you guys know, or did anyone know, that from 1912 to 1948, the Olympic Games held a competition in the fine arts category? Basically, medals were given out for literature, architecture, English, for sculpting, painting, and music. Obviously, the art was created around the Olympics, so it had to be Olympic-inspired art.
Did you say literature was one of them?
Yes.
I'm guessing we said no one for Messi.
It'd be like poems basically and shit like that about the Olympics.
What? So they just have to write a story and read it out?
Yeah, basically. There you go. Basically again.
Basically.
Basically.
Well,
the arts will be returning to the 2024 Olympics for dancing. They're going to have break dancing as an Olympic sport.
oh, I could throw some mad shapes, me.
Go on then, bust some
Can you
shapes. Go on.
Gold medal, please.
Looks like
Someone's just on a little dial, just gone autism.
That was a good mosh pit impression.
Throwing shapes. Square, triangle, circle.
Gun fingers. You always need gun fingers in there. Okay, right. So, have we any more history facts, Jeff, from yourself?
Ooh, Do we want any more history facts? What about the Olympics, or
anything at all, mate? Just to
all?
wrap up this episode. Yeah. Any more or?
Oh, going back to rabbits. Fun history fact.
Oh, right, okay.
Famous conqueror Napoleon Bonaparte. He had a movie out recently. Was once attacked by a horde of rabbits.
Was he eating his carpet?
He had requested that a rabbit hunt to be arranged for himself and his men. When the rabbits were released from their cages, the bunnies charged towards Bonaparte and his men in an unstoppable onslaught.
Oh my god.
Why are rabbits so dangerous?
Fucking hell. So
I mean, any animal's dangerous.
The hump your leg and the charge here.
Was this guy French?
It's Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right,
he's French.
So rabbits also hate the French. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got something in common with the French.
It's understandable. It's understandable. No one likes French.
Agreed.
After this podcast is finished, I do have to go drop some presents off to France as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Create a danger to shipping.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, so I am going to go deliver France's late Christmas present.
Wish him a happy New Year.